...2024 Alfa Romeo Tonale First Drive, a new era, a familiar soul. For decades, the name Alfa Romeo has conjured images of passionate design, soul-stirring engines, and a driving experience that prioritizes the heart over the head. It's a brand built on the winding roads of the Targa Florio and the high banks of Monza. But the world changes, and even a brand as steeped in tradition as Alfa Romeo must evolve. Enter the 2024 Tonale, a vehicle that carries the immense weight of expectation. It's not just another compact luxury SUV in a fiercely contested segment, it's Alfa's first step into the electrified future, a plug-in hybrid that must prove the brand's core sportivo, sporting heart, can beat with a different, more efficient rhythm. Our first encounter with the Tonale takes place under the warm Italian sun, the perfect backdrop for a car that wears its heritage with pride. In person, the design is unmistakably Alfa. The signature tri-lobo grille and offset license plate are present and correct, but it's the new 3+3 full LED adaptive headlights that steal the show. They are a clear, modern interpretation of the iconic headlamps from the Alfa Romeo SZ and Brera, giving the Tonale a piercing, aggressive gaze that sets it apart from the more generic faces in its class. The vehicle's proportions are taut and athletic, with a strong shoulder line, the GT line, that sweeps from the headlights to the rear, giving it a sense of forward motion even at a standstill. The Toledo wheels, another classic Alfa trademark, are a welcome sight, filling the arches perfectly. It's a beautifully executed design, one that blends classic cues with modern necessity without feeling contrived. Sliding into the driver's seat feels familiar, in the best possible way. The cabin is immediately driver-focused. The steering wheel is perfectly sized, clad in leather, and features the iconic start/stop button directly on it, a constant, tactile invitation to drive. Behind it, two large, beautifully crafted aluminum paddle shifters are fixed to the steering column, not the wheel itself. This means they are always where you expect them to be, a small but significant detail for enthusiastic driving. The instrument cluster is a 12.3-inch fully digital screen, but Alfa has cleverly designed a heritage view that mimics the classic binocular-style gauges of past models, a delightful nod to the purists. The center stack is dominated by a 10.25-inch touchscreen infotainment system. It's a responsive, modern unit running on a new software platform that is a world away from the systems in the Giulia and Stelvio. It's intuitive, feature-rich with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and represents a necessary leap forward. The quality of materials throughout the cabin is a notable step up, with soft-touch plastics, available Alcantara, and tasteful metal accents creating an ambience that feels both premium and sporty. Crucially, Alfa has retained physical buttons for the climate controls, avoiding the frustrating trend of burying essential functions within screen menus. It's a cockpit that successfully marries modern technology with the brand's driver-centric ethos. But the real story of the Tonale lies beneath the skin. Our test model is the flagship Q4 plug-in hybrid. The powertrain combines a 1.3-liter turbocharged four-cylinder engine driving the front wheels with an electric motor powering the rear axle. This setup provides a combined output of 280 horsepower and a sophisticated all-wheel drive system without a physical connection between the front and rear. A 15.5 kilowatt-hour battery promises an all-electric range of over 30 miles, making silent, emissions-free city driving a reality. Firing up the Tonale in its default natural mode is a quiet affair. The car pulls away under electric power, smooth and serene. For commuting and daily errands, it's impressively refined. The transition between electric and gasoline power is nearly seamless, with the engine kicking in unobtrusively when more power is needed. The famous Alfa DNA drive mode selector is present, but it's been updated for this hybrid application. D now stands for dynamic, N for natural, and A has been repurposed for advanced efficiency, which prioritizes all-electric driving until the battery is depleted. To truly test its Alfa credentials, we twist the dial to dynamic. The change is immediate. The throttle response sharpens, the steering adds a satisfying weight, and the powertrain is primed for performance. Pulling out onto a twisting mountain road, the Tonale lunges forward with surprising urgency. The electric motor's instant torque fills in any gaps from the gasoline engine, providing strong, linear acceleration out of tight corners. The engine, while not possessing the operatic scream of a V6 Quadrifoglio, emits a pleasingly aggressive growl that encourages you to push on. This is where the Tonale truly shines. The steering is lightning quick, direct, and full of feel, a hallmark of the Giorgio platform's DNA that has clearly influenced the Tonale's development. You can place the car with millimeter precision, and it darts into corners with an enthusiasm that belies its SUV form factor. The chassis feels taut and balanced, the all-wheel drive system providing immense grip and confidence as you power through the apexes. It feels agile, playful, and genuinely engaging in a way that many of its competitors simply do not. It drives like a proper Alfa Romeo. The ride is firm, a clear trade-off for its handling prowess, but it's never harsh or crashy. Even on broken pavement, the suspension manages to absorb imperfections without unsettling the car's composure. The brakes are strong and confidence-inspiring, though like many regenerative systems, the initial pedal feel takes a few miles to get used to. As our first drive concludes and we cruise back into town on silent electric power, the Tonale's dual personality becomes clear. It is, without a doubt, two cars in one. It's a comfortable, efficient, and technologically advanced daily driver that can handle the commute without ever visiting a gas station. But with a simple twist of a dial, it transforms into a spirited and engaging performance machine that carries the torch of its ancestors with pride. It successfully translates the core values of Alfa Romeo, passionate design, driver focus, and dynamic excellence, into a modern, forward-looking package. The 2024 Tonale isn't just a new model, it's a bold statement that the Core Sportivo is ready for its electric future.